don't want to lose it, Georgie. Bill's gonna kill you.
Hey, what's up guys? It's a creepy old man who likes to ride a bicycle and warn people of danger's favorite YouTuber, IAnthonyD. Welcome back to another lawsuit video. If you've been following this mess of a lawsuit, then you know that February 13th was the date for the oral arguments in the Victor v. Horror Inc. case surrounding Friday the 13th, the very lawsuit that has stopped all DLC content coming to the game. Well, Larry Zerner, being the amazing guy that he is, broke down the latest news for us. Now, this is a lot of lawyer talk, so I'll try to boil it down to the key points here. First up was Horror Inc. They argued that the lower courts did not consider the WGA agreement when ruling. The WGA agreement is 9 factors that the court must look into when deciding whether someone is an employee or an independent contractor. If you remember, Sean believes that he owns the rights to this because Victor was an employee when he wrote the script, where Victor is saying that he was actually an independent contractor. The court didn't seem to take to this argument, and they even gave some pushback. Larry even goes on to give in his opinion that he believes the court wasn't buying this argument at all. This also brought up questions about how taxes were handled in Victor's payments, which Horror Inc. wanted Victor's side to provide as it could help their case. Victor's side went on to say that the lower courts did consider the WGA agreements, but that it didn't hold any weight, so that's why it didn't matter. Also, he went on to push on the taxes issue by saying there was no tax deduction on the script payments. Larry goes on to say that Victor's lawyers seemed to get way less pushback during the court. Then, in the most worst news possible, Sean's lawyers are asking to send it back to the lower courts, which is just terrible news. If it did happen, it's unlikely, but if it did happen, it would mean this would drag out so much longer. Larry goes on to say that if he had to bet which side the court will lean with, they're gonna go with Victor, which brings us to the end. The court should rule in May or June, which leads us to 4 possibilities. 1, Victor wins and owns the rights to the original Friday the 13th. 2, Sean wins and owns all the rights. 3, they send it back to the lower courts, which is the worst option. And 4, the losing side appeals to the Supreme Court, which the Supreme Court is very unlikely they would even accept the case. I've said this many times, no matter who wins, while the lawsuit's going on, there's really only one loser, and it's us, the fans. We want movies, we want games, we want figures, and more. The lawsuit has gone on as slow as it could ever be, but the end is in sight, and you know me, I will always stay positive. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let's have a discussion, let's have fans talk about this and see where we stand, because it's a tough time to be a Friday 13th fan and all we got is each other. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to slash that like button. Important links are down below. You can follow the Twitter to stay up to date with streams, or join the Discord to talk with the community. You can check out merch or click the join button to become a member today and unlock exclusive perks. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with more horror gaming content. If you guys missed my last week's video, please go check it out. We break down the news in last year. They have a new map coming, which will have a gameplay up on that as soon as I can. They have a bunch of big gameplay changes that you guys need to know about, so check that out. Till then, don't do drugs, don't have sex, and oh yeah, don't die.
They weren't paying any attention. They were making love while that young boy drowned.
Pennywise, meet Georgie. Meet Pennywise.